Hi guys, today I'm playing Her Tears Are My Light, which is a short love story about time and space. Darkness, darkness and nothing in all directions. At some point I started thinking, shouldn't there be something here, something anywhere? So I started looking. I don't know what exactly I was looking for, but as I wandered, I spotted a light in the distance. As I approached, I found another, and another. A trail of burning bright lights, they traveled out and away, their steady glow piercing tiny holes in the darkness. They fascinated me. I decided I'd walk until I reached the source. I found a girl. She was sitting on a bed of those stars. It was a beautiful sight. Oh, someone's here. Sniff. What should I say to her? Are you crying? Excuse me, but have you been crying? I felt so lonely, I just can't seem to stop. But now someone's here. I didn't think someone would come, but you're here. Wow, I'm so happy. If you're happy, then stop crying. Honestly, space. Huh? How did you know my name? I don't know, it just slipped out. How did I know her name? She never told it to me, but something about her feels so familiar, like an old friend. This isn't fair. I didn't even get to introduce myself, and now I have to ask for your name. It's time. 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 What are you doing? Saying it 8 more times will help me remember. 8 on its side is infinity. That's how I'll never forget. I see. So time. Where did you come from? The start? If I had to give it a name, I'd call it the start. The start. Yes, it would make sense to begin at the start. Does that make where we are now the middle? But you started here, didn't you? I don't know if we can call it the middle. We can. This place has changed. Has it? Yes, you're here with me now, time. So before was the start, and now is the middle. It makes sense in its own way. This girl is very straightforward. Yes. So if there's a beginning, is there an end? Who knows, really? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. There probably is one. What if the end is sad? The start was lonely. Will the end be lonely too? I don't want that. You cry a lot, don't you? Yes, because look, whenever I do, those stars come out. I already noticed, but maybe it's be rude to point that out. I can't really explain it, but somehow they make me feel a little less lonely. So, from the start, you've just been making stars? Yes, you see, where there is nothing, I want to put something. Does that make sense? I guess it does. What kind of things do you do, time? Move the universe? I can make the universe move, forwards, backwards. I could jump to any moment I've already experienced. How? That sounds like hard work. Making stars sounds harder to me. No, that's easy, watch. Wow. Oh, she doesn't cry. I didn't mean to make you cry again. Actually, this is a good chance to demonstrate. Huh? Alright, I remember the outcome. She's going to cry. Now I'll rewind to when I said making stars sounded harder, and I can try to stop her from crying. I need to rewind. I have a button for this. It's at the bottom of the screen. Oh. If I can't make use of the rewind button, I'll end up going in circles. And if I get stuck, I can always reset. But for now, I need to rewind. Alright, I will rewind. Did that work? Oh. Alright, so this is the part. Okay, say, hey, don't start crying just to prove how easy it is, okay? Huh? How did you know what I was about to do? That's my power. You already cried before, so I went back to the moment before you did in order to stop you. Wow, you're incredible, Time. It was really nothing. You know something? I only just met you, but it feels like we've always known each other. I did know your name from the first moment I saw you, so maybe your feeling is true? But I can't remember talking with you like this before now. Just like I can't remember crying before you changed. What happened? It must be a paradox. Hey, how did you find me in the first place? I just followed your stars and here you were. Oh, that means, hey, if we ever get separated, I can just cry. That way you'll always be able to find me. Sure, but I don't know if I like the thought of making you cry. I won't have to, as long as you're here with me. I'm kind of afraid to go back to being alone. Alright, I'll stay. It doesn't seem like there's anyone else out there anyway, so I have no reason to leave. Huh? Anyone else? Oh no. If there is someone else out there, don't you think we should try looking for them? Yeah, we should. You don't want him to feel lonely, do you? Exactly. I'm so happy you understand, Time. We wandered into the void together to see if we could find anything else out there, but all we found was darkness. And the more darkness we found, the more space would cry. I didn't like seeing her cry. I didn't want her to feel lonely. Much to my relief, she agreed to rest when I suggested it. I closed my eyes for a while, but when I opened them up again, I was back in the dark. Space? No response. What happened? All the stars are gone too. Did I make a mistake? I'll rewind from here, to before I close my eyes. Alright. I won't close my eyes this time. I have to pay attention so I don't miss what caused everything to go black. Time, you look so serious all of a sudden. Something strange happened, but I don't know what it was. Something strange? Scanning the cosmos, I noticed something seemed to be blotting out a group of stars in the distance. I spotted the anomaly. I could just barely make it out against the dark background of the void. There was someone out here after all. As soon as they noticed I spotted them, they disappeared. I squinted towards the area they had been standing only a moment before, thinking I could easily find them again at such distance. But very suddenly, she appeared right behind Space. What are you? Neil? She phased right through Space, somehow erasing her from existence. Is she in the darkness of space, or? The stars around us dimmed and faded as she disappeared. This is what happened before. This is what I've missed by taking my eyes off her. It was awful. I wanted it to stop. Where Space once stood before me, there was now only Neil. What have you done to Space and the stars? You took away all the beauty. Now all that's left is the void. But it's beautiful like this, too, isn't it? No, I don't like it. Bring back Space. Bring back her stars. If that's how you feel, I'll lock you in this moment until you understand. Oh. No. I won't accept this. No. You won't accept this? Should we rewind? Right behind. I can't rewind no more? Why can't I rewind past this point? If I go forward, all I can see is my race for existence. This is what happened before. This is what I missed by taking my eyes off her. Should I fast forward? It's not fair that you suddenly took her away. You don't like it? Alright. How you feel, I'll lock you in this moment. Fast forward? too. If I return to the start, if I start over now, I could change this. Otherwise, I'll be trapped in this loophole. Oh. If I start over now, I could change this. Reset? Reset it? Okay, so do we reset? Yes? Well, that... Okay, I didn't save any. Let me return and start. Will that change anything? Okay, darkness, and nothing in all directions, but I knew someone was out there. I just had to find her again. So I started looking and wanted to find space. And then as I retraced my steps, I spotted her light in the distance. There was space sitting on a bed of her stars, just like I remembered. Oh, someone's here. What should I say to her? Are you crying? You're alive. I thought something terrible happened, but you're right here. I'm glad you're still okay. Huh? She looked at me like she'd never seen me before. Because of course she hadn't seen me before. This space was new. How could I have expected her to remember what happened? In my excitement to see her alive and well, I'd forgotten that rule. I decided to try recreating the first memory. Never mind. Excuse me, but have you been crying? I felt so lonely, I just can't seem to stop. But now someone's here. I didn't think someone would come, but you're here. I'm so happy. If you're happy, then stop crying. Honestly, Space. Huh? How did you know my name? Of course I know your name, even though you didn't tell it to me the first time either. This isn't fair. I didn't even get to introduce myself. And now I have to ask for your name. It's time. Time. What are you doing? Saying it 8 times will help me remember. 8 on its side is infinity. That's how I'll never forget. Except it's impossible for you to remember when I go back to before I told you. So time. Where do you come from? I came from the future. Would you believe me if I told you I came from the future? When I thought I was all alone, you proved me wrong, so I'll believe whatever you say. Besides, there's this feeling in my chest that you're definitely someone I can trust. I'm glad, well, it's true, I did come from the future. We've already met before, and you wanted to search this void to see if we could find anyone or anything else. It does sound like something I want to do. Did we find anyone? Someone found us, but it's hard to explain what happened. I don't want to scare her. We didn't find anyone. That's why I think we should stay together. Oh, it would be sad if there was anyone out there, and they were feeling as lonely as I was. I lied to her. She said she'd believe whatever I say, and I took advantage of that trust. But I didn't know how to tell her what happened. I wanted to avoid the ending I saw before. If this path didn't lead to something better, I could always make a save point and rewind from here. Should I save here? Let's just save here. Now might as well make a save point. Oh, now it saves. Okay, let's just return. Hey Time, if you're from the future, why did you come here? Well, so I'll be able to talk to you again. Then, in the future, we're not able to talk anymore? Oh no. Uh-oh. I'll reassure her so she doesn't start crying again. Yes, we were separated, but I'm going to change it so that doesn't happen. That's a relief. I should figure out a backup plan too, so that you're not the only one working hard at this. Hey, how did you find me in the first place? That's easy. I already knew where you'd be waiting for me. I'm talking about the first meeting, before you knew where I was. What about then? I just followed your stars and here you were. Oh, that means, hey, if we ever get separated, I could just cry. That means you'll always be able to find me. Sure, but I don't know if I like the thought of making you cry. I won't have to, as long as you're here with me. I'm kind of afraid to go back to being alone. I don't want to be alone either. I'm glad you feel the same, Time. would it be alright to just lay here together, just for a little while? If you want to, then I don't mind. I held her hand so that Neil wouldn't be able to sneak up on us. Our fingers interlaced so easily, it was as if they belonged together, like this, but that was impossible. That feeling, even if it didn't make any sense, only made me hold tighter. As long as I held on to space, Neil wouldn't be able to take her away. We could lay here and admire the stars together and never do anything else. I'd be satisfied just like this. Time, can I ask you something? What is it? What happened before? What was it that you came back in order to change? I already told you we got separated. I know, but I definitely would have been crying if that happened. Couldn't you have followed my stars? I couldn't. You weren't able to make them anymore. That's terrible. Yeah, it was. I'm glad you came back. If we couldn't find each other, I want to change that too. We lay there in silence for a while. I had the feeling space could sense I was waiting for something. She didn't ask what. As long as I held on to her, she had nothing to worry about. Neil, surely she was watching us from somewhere the light from space's stars couldn't reach. I wanted to be ready. I wanted to be able to stop her when she appeared. But we fell asleep. Oh no. Oh no, no! I let it happen again. I've lost space again. Time, don't go back anymore. Why are you doing this? She's just going to trap me here again, isn't she? Another ending? Stay. 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 Just stay. Oh man, how do I do this? Well, this didn't work. Should we reset again? Yeah. Okay, so I have to start over and over again. Darkness is darkness and nothing in all directions. I knew what I had to do. I started looking for space, and as I wandered, I spotted a familiar light in the distance. Oh, someone's here. What should I say? Let's be honest, I want to save you. Space, listen carefully. Someone called Neil is going to come and take you and all your beautiful stars away. Huh? Please trust me. My name is Time. I came from a future where... That's where what always happens in the end. I don't understand. I know it's a lot to take in. I want to protect you. I don't want Neil to take you away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I let myself get taken away. It's not your fault, Space. You don't want to be all alone either, do you? If you feel the same as me, then it must have hurt. It's okay. I'm able to come back to prevent things like this. Please don't cry. Okay. Okay, you don't fall asleep this time. I told Space about the other versions of our meeting that I knew of. I told her that Neil was somehow able to limit my power, trapping me in loops and keeping me from rewinding far enough to stop her whenever she appeared. And Space wanted to help. She said if we worked together, we might have a chance. It was better than trying to fight this monster on my own. Neil seems to only appear when we let our guard down. I tried waiting before, but we fell asleep. Then we had to make the first move, but what should we do? I don't know if I can go back far enough, just enough to know exactly what's going to happen, so that I'll be able to fix it. The only way I've been able to learn anything is through seeing you get taken away. I don't want to watch that happen again. Time? You're working hard, aren't you? I want to help. I don't want you to feel alone. I'm still here, so I hope I can do something for you. We stayed like this for a while. She was warm. It felt nice. I considered pausing the universe here, in this moment. After all, moving forward could cause something awful to happen again, and if it was up to me whether or not to let this path play out. But I knew I didn't have to be afraid because I wasn't alone. Yeah, she jealous? Neil had already shown herself. Why are you doing this? This is Neil? Why do you look like me? You're the copy. Why don't you stay erased? Space, run, I'll stop her. But I don't want to be separated from you. It's only temporary. I promise I'll be able to find you later, so get out of here. I don't like this. I don't like this. Uh-oh. In an instant, Neil's body blinked out of existence. She slipped through my grasp. Memory saved again and again, and once again space was gone. Was there nothing I could do? Neil had beaten me no matter what I tried. My attempts to change fate were only hurting space again and again. Time. Why won't you look at me? You keep taking space away. Of course I wouldn't want to look at someone who'd do that. You're crying for her? I felt so overwhelmed by hopelessness, I barely noticed my tears. How strange, I thought, for me to cry so easily. Space was the only one who... And there it was again, the feeling I'd known her for much longer than I possibly could have. I didn't understand these feelings. Aren't you going to reset again? What's the point if you always... Again? She said again. Then she remembers the other times that I... You asked before, where are you? I am Neil, emptiness, void, whatever you want to call me. Whenever there is something, I want to make it nothing. Does that make sense? Why would you want to do that? You exist just to take space away? Space exists to take me away. Why can't you understand? Must I explain it to you? Time, please, listen. I'll listen. You're still here? You'll really listen to me? Just say what you want to say. Fine. If I know why she's doing all this, I'll be able to think of a way to stop her. But there's another feeling in my heart when I look at her. Sympathy? Why? In the very, very beginning, I was alone. There was only me and the thick, empty, infinite darkness that surrounds us now. At some point, I thought, I wanted there to be more than just that. That's when I changed from nothing to something. It was also when you first appeared, Time. From that point on, it felt like we were all there was ever, and all there was ever to be. One time in one space and no one else. We had so much fun together. I thought it would last for eternity. And then my light faded and you stopped. You stopped, but I was still there. I was still here, but you rewound to be with the light I left behind. I waited for the end to come again, thinking maybe I could reach you there. But whenever it came, it would just rewind again, to be with another new me, another new space. It would make me so jealous. I waited so long for you to finally find me, but how could you? I couldn't cry. I couldn't create any light of my own for you to follow. You found new lights, her stars. You forgot about me. How could that be true? I don't have any memories like that. There's no way I could forget about space. But you did, again and again. She always returns to nothing, to me, and you always go back to the beginning. You never stay with me. You always want to stay with space, but not Nil. And because my darkness isn't as beautiful, you always choose your stars over me. I erased everything, all of the universes, and started over with just one for you and me. But space is always there too, and you always go to her. Is that why I can't remember it? Because you erased the universe that held those memories? You know what all the universes are now? It's you and space together, and I'm alone. That's why. That's why I wanted to bring you to the end faster. I even learned how to stop you from rewinding. When I erased her, I could finally reach you, but you only got mad at me. I finally set everything right, but you didn't understand anything at all. I was stupidly hoping you would remember everything if you could just see me again. I was so angry when you didn't. How can I recall memories that were erased unless these feelings in my heart? I still can't stop you from resetting. I can't stop you from doing what's always brought you closer to her. You've been going farther and farther away. I didn't know what to do anymore. I didn't want to have to explain it all to you like this. I wanted you to remember on your own. But I can't take this anymore. This is Neil's story. Neil, even if those memories were erased for me, they still left an impression in my heart, and that impression, that love has driven my every action up to this point. But you and space are connected. All my memories with you were with who space is now. That's how I got it confused. I didn't want to hear that. Thanks to you, I finally understand what I've been feeling all along, and it's that you are someone who's very precious to me. Even if those feelings were projected onto a you who wasn't you anymore. I'm sorry, Neil. You were so mean. You treated me like I was the bad one. I was the one who messed up from the start. Can you ever forgive me? All I wanted was to be at your side again, and you forgot about me. I won't forgive you so easily. That's fine. I'll work hard to make it all up to you. Good. We have all of eternity to do that. Just the two of us. Just the two of us, huh? Can I save this? I want to save this specific point. Can I save? Why does it seem like I can't save? Whatever. Auto save? No? Is it fine like this, or do I have to go back? It's fine like this. Nil ending? Yeah, just the two of us. I'm so happy. I've waited for this for so long. I know. Sorry to keep you waiting. It just looks empty. Nil and I spent all of eternity together, just like she said. Alone together in the darkness, without space's light. I felt like I left something behind, but being together with Nil? No, with my true space. That was all that mattered. I had a lot to make up for. Well, that ending kind of just sucks. I mean, you said that originally Nil was space, like light itself. So, and her darkness just separated from her. So, like, let's restart that. If I erase my memories, I could start over. I could do something different. No, don't leave me. Please don't leave me again. I finally have you. I don't want to go back to before. You won't remember. It'll be as if none of this ever happened. Please, time. Please stay with me. This is the only way to reach space. Reset. Maybe there's another way. I can reset things to go back after I lost the third space. After I lost the third space. Maybe there's a way to do this. Do it. Let's do it. Alright, there's darkness. I need to find space right away. I felt relieved to see a comforting light in the distance. Okay, someone's here. Crying, you're alive. I want to save you. Please don't cry. Okay, let's try to save you. Alright, yes, just gonna take your stars. Do you understand? She cries again. There's something we could do different? Alright. Let our guard down. This is the same. Stay like this for a while. I expected Neil to show up again soon. I have to be careful going forward here. These might be my last moments with space in this version of our universe. Space, there's something I want to say. What is it? I really like you. This may be a little sudden, but I like you a lot. I feel the same way. Even if we only just met? Because you really wanted to stay with me, didn't you? Even if you had to try over and over? You always come to find me to make sure I wasn't lonely, isn't that right? Don't make me sound so selfish. I didn't want you to feel lonely either. But really, I just wanted to be here with you. I don't want either of us to be left all alone. The thought that we met like this again and again is enough to make me never feel lonely again. Thank you, time. I'm crying again. How could I hear those words? Hearing those words make me so happy. I have no right to hear them yet. I haven't done anything to protect you yet. I've only failed you over and over. You're trying your best. That's what it feels like to me. How can you know that? How do you know everything I've told you isn't a lie? Because you say it so honestly. I can feel that connection in my heart. So even if I don't remember our other meetings, even if I don't completely understand all of this, I still think you're someone very precious to me, Time. Precious to me too? We'll just make out, you know? Can I kiss you? Please say no if you don't want to, but is it okay if I kiss you? I'm so happy you asked. Okay, memory saved, we kissed. Her warmth was unlike anything I've ever experienced. In that moment, the stars around us grew brighter and brighter, washing out the darkness of the void until the whole cosmos was bathed in her light. And we were at the center of it all. I still feel bad for her. I won't forgive you. I won't. This is Neil. Why do you look like me? I have to erase you. There's no other choice. No, I won't let you touch her. You're hurting Time. Please go away. She's hesitating? I'm hurting Time. She's the one who... I don't want you to make Time sad anymore. I think you should leave us alone. She really left. I don't feel bad. Did I do it? You don't have to reset anymore, right? I think so. I think you're safe now. But why would Neil suddenly stop like that? Can it really end like this? Let me say, yeah, it's fine like this. Space ending. As long as space is safe, that's all I care about. We did it. We can be together forever. Yeah, I'm glad. She's still kind of like empty. I mean, they're two separate people. Space and I spent all of eternity together, just like she said. Alone together in her brilliant light, without Neil's darkness. It felt like I left something behind, but being together with Space, that was all that mattered. Everything was going to be perfect from now on. Alright, I don't want that ending. It's an ending that, there should be an ending where they both come together again. Let's restart. Start over, do something different. Huh? What are you talking about? I was thinking about it and I might have made the wrong decision. I need to start over again. The wrong decision? Do you regret staying here with me? This is the only way I can reach Nil. Yeah, reset. I can reset things to go back to after I lost the third space. Let's just do it. Maybe there's a way for them to be together again. Oh, there has to be a way. Darkness, I need to find Space right away. Alright. You're crying, you're alive, I want to save you, please don't cry. What should I say? Should I say something different? Should I say this? What should I say? I want to save you, please don't cry. Should I say you're alive instead? Should I right here? No, maybe not this. I want to save you. Please don't cry. Okay, this is different. I know this sounds strange. It does. How do you know my name? I'm Time. Alright, Time. I wish that mnemonic trick of hers actually worked. So Time, where did you come from? I'll say the future. Would you believe me if I told you I came from the future? When I thought I was all alone, you proved me wrong, so I'll believe whatever you say. Okay, definitely I can trust. Thought it was true. We already met before and wanted to search this void to see if we could find anything together. Something I want to do. Someone found us called Nil. She took all the stars away. Is there a way? Maybe something different. Are there other versions? Put our guard down. Alrighty. want to get a good ending. Or a true ending. Is it good or true ending? You stay like this for a while. Comfortable, safe. Alright. Should we say never mind? It's nothing. Oh, my bad. I rewinded. Maybe this will work? I didn't have the courage. Technically, we barely knew each other. I couldn't haphazardly confess to her like this. Maybe it's better if we left unsaid. Okay, she's here. I need to sneeze. Nella already shown herself. Why are you doing this? This is Nell. Why do you look like me? You're the copy. Why won't you stay erased? Okay, wait. This is the same thing. It's only temporary. I promise I'll find you later, even if I hold on tighter. What's the point in doing the same thing twice? Okay. Nothing changed. It failed again. Next, you'll start crying over her. Can we skip that part? She knows. She remembers everything I do as well. I asked before, what are you? I'm Neil. I don't know. I'm sorry, Neil. I promised Space I would go back to her. Oh, why? Am I not good enough for you? Staying here doesn't mean I'm forgetting a part of you again. I don't want that. I'm not going to leave any part of you alone. Do you understand? I do understand, but I still don't like it. What can I do in order for you to accept this then? If you're really serious, return to the beginning. I want to start over with you. But instead of looking for space burst, you have to find me instead, okay? Do you promise you'll come to find me first? Let's promise. Yes, I promise to come and find you. Good, it's a promise. Alright, Neil. I'll see you again soon. Alrighty. So we promised to find Neil this time. Alright. Neil was somewhere out here in this emptiness. She'd be waiting for me all along. You found me. I promised I would. You always promised we'd never be apart, and you promised I was the only one you'd ever love, and you promised... Hold on, you're talking about a version of me that's not around anymore. I personally haven't promised you anything like that. Forgetting about it is no excuse. I'm still holding you to everything you said in the past. You're pretty strict. This is your punishment for everything you put me through. Fine, as long as you don't start making things up to get me to do whatever you want. I'll be fair. Are you ready to meet Space? No, she isn't going to like me. She won't remember what you did before, and if we told her, I think she'll understand how you felt. What's wrong? You really don't want to meet her? It's not that, it's just, do we have to go right away? I still haven't forgiven you yet. So that's how it is. Maybe if you give me a kiss, perhaps I forgive you a little bit? You're really cute. I know. It's a good ending. We've fallen right back into place as if I had never been gone. Her touch felt so familiar. How could I have forgotten it? We must have had a million of these kinds of encounters before. Why else would it have felt so natural? There's a light behind us. Every moment like this that was lost to me, I've had to make new memories to replace them one by one. Oh, these stars. They don't feel lonely. Their light feels happy. Oh, someone's here. This is the true beginning. Wait. Okay, so now I'm gonna say, no, it can't end like this. I can't leave things like this. I need answers. I'm going after her. Really? If that's how you feel, then I'll come with you. No, I think I should go alone. I'll come back for you, so don't worry, okay? Okay, I trust you, time. Please come back soon. I will. I had to travel quite a ways to reach somewhere spaces like didn't touch. I knew I would find Neil somewhere out here in the darkness, and eventually I did. Time, why did you follow me? I want to know what made you hesitate before. I want to know why you've been doing all this. We've met before, haven't we? That's right. Will you tell me your story? If I must. I was alone, it was only me. Alrighty, we know the story. I know they somehow separated for some reason that I'm missing. Her stars. You forgot about me, as though I don't have memories. Okay. Maybe there's a way to bring them together. So do it. Why did you kiss her instead? How could you betray me? I'm sorry, I love both of you, that's why. I know it doesn't feel like it's you, but we've always been together. Compared to me, you barely know her. How can you even try to put us on the same level? That hurts so much. Did all of our memories together mean nothing? That's not it at all, huh? Even if those memories were erased for me, they still left an impression in my heart, and that impression, that love has been in my every action up to this point. But when spaces are connected, all of my memories with you were with who Space is now. That's how I got confused. I don't want to hear that. Because I listen to Space's feelings, I understand what I'm feeling right now. And it's that you are someone who is very precious to me. Even if those feelings were projected onto you, a you who wasn't you anymore, I'm sorry, Neil. Okay, Jamie, I was the one who messed up from the start. Be at your side again. I won't forgive you. Is there not a way to bring them together? Like, am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. What should I do? I don't know why. I can't seem to find. Let's just say it's fine. Alright, no. I'm missing something, but I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something, right? Or I'm not missing something at all? Are these all the endings? Is there true space? But she looks so empty with like the both of them like that. I'm sure there's a way to bring them both together, but I'm not sure, and I haven't figured it out. But yeah, if you guys can play this game to figure out like what the true ending is, I feel like there's a true ending. I'll be glad. Just let me know. I'll be glad to just know about that true ending. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Bye.